Hi friends, we'll learn about PHP arrays. There are basically three types of arrays: indexed or numeric array, associative array and multidimensional array. We'll see all of them. Now let's first create an array. So we'll say my data, this is the array I am declaring, equal to array. Now say data 1, now again data 2, data 3. These are the elements of the array. Data 4. Now the advantage of array is I can store n number of items using a single variable. Say I have 40 students in a class, I want to store name and mark of it. I can clear one variable only student and keep all the data, and I can still get the particular student's data by using the key. Okay, this is our array what you have created. You can see that the first element is that the position is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I want to print the second element, what I have to do, echo. Now I am printing my data 2. Say 2 means this will print me 0, 1, 2. Data 3 will be printed. So let me check this one. We'll save this and go here to our browser, refresh this. You can see data 3 is printed because that is the position number 2. So we remember the first element is positioned at 0. Now these keys are numeric. How the 2 is assigned to is assigned by PHP at the backend, because this is a simple indexed or a numeric array. The keys are all numbers. Now let's do another we'll create one associative array. So I am just giving a name var here, or you can give any name. I am creating it array. Now I am giving a key here, and what's this operator? Now I am telling RKT, this is the name I am storing. Now 0, 1, 4, this is the key. I am giving it another name, Ron. Now I am giving another, I am creating one more, 0, 1, 5, and I am giving Jack. So you can continue further like this also. Now I want to print what is 0, 1, 4. I can use the key also, echo. Now var, now I will say 0, 1, 4. It will print me the Ron now. Okay, let me just give one line break here. So we can differentiate between these two. I am saving this, going to browser, printing it. You can see Ron is printed. So this is by using the key I am printing, because this is an associative array. Now you can say that one more example we can use that. Let's say I am giving array equal to array. Now let's say I am storing first name, f name. Now again this operator. Now I'll say John. Now I am storing its address. So address I am kept here. Now address is, now say I am selling street number 1. Fine, I can continue further with city and all. Let's add city also. Let me say city is Rentown. Now like this I can continue. Now let me just print which city, what is the city name of this the particular element. So I can say echo AR. Now I will say it city. Again I will give a line break here, copy this, put it here. Right, so I have saved this. Now let us go here, refresh this. You can see Rentown is printed. So this is how a associative array details or the elements we can print it. So far we have printed it each element wise, or using the index or the key position. Now let us print all the elements. We'll see that next. We'll display all the elements. So we'll use a while loop, while list. Now in this our array is AR. So while list, inside this we'll write key and value. So we'll say key and say value. While equal to each, now the array name. What is the array? We'll take it that array what you have declared at the top. Now we'll say print it inside. But before that, here we will print one line break. So we can differentiate between these two outputs. So we'll say echo. Now we'll say first key. Now we'll say value. Now again one more line break will give. So and statement. So this is how we loop through all the elements. The array what you are using here is we are declared it here. So just watch the keys and its values. So I'm saving this, going here, refreshing. Yeah, you can see fname, address, street number, city. All these three things we have here are displayed from the array. So now this is one way. Now let's change this and display the other one. What is that? This line number 5 we have one more array. Instead of AR, let's give VAR. So this is the other array. So I'm saving this, going here, refreshing. You can see 11, 12, 13 are this all these keys and its values we are printing. This is how we can print it. Print the elements of the array along with the key. And we have already seen individually how we will print it. Now we'll move to how to create an array using a string. Let's declare one string now. We'll say str equal to welcome to +2net to learn PHP script. Fine. This is our string. Now we'll break this string using explode. So we'll say AR, let's give the name AR equal to, I will break this thing where explode will take a delimiter and use it. So I will say explode. My delimiter or breaking is a space. So I will give space here. One space I have given. Now the str or my string. So now this AR whatever we will get it is an array. So here we will change this. Let's display it all. So here the same key value and one line break will be there. I am just saving this, and here instead of a BR let's give a HR. So I can draw a line to differentiate between the old outputs or previous outputs. Let's refresh it. You can see welcome to +2net learn PHP script. Now this is, we have broken this using space or the word between the or the space between the words, and a key is also associated 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now can you tell me how many elements are there in this? So in this string how many words are there? That you will see using the size of the function or the property of it. We'll use size of. For that, let's say echo, we'll say total number of words present. Now here I will add a string, use size of. Size of will give me the number of elements. So my array is AR. Fine. Now say so total number of elements I will get it. Saved it, gone here, refreshed. Total number of words present is 7. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0 to 6 index position. So total. So this is how we can calculate and display how many words are there. Even if you can read a total web page and put it into an array, so you can say that how many words are there, provided you have a equal gap between or a space is used between the words. Let's use range function to generate an array. So let's scroll down. Okay, here we'll write first. Let's give a HR again. So one gap will come. Fine. We'll create one array by using my array by using a range function. Range will give you starting from 0 to 10 all elements. So starting it's the start value, it's the end value, and we can also give a step value. We'll try that next. Before that, let's simple 0 to 10 will go. So we'll display it. We'll use for each. For each, now we'll say my array. My array as now the element. This variable will take it. Now we'll display it. element. Now we'll say dot, one space we'll give because in that we want to see a gap between the each element. So that's all. Now let's see, here we are getting an array by using a range function, and this for each we are using to display it. I have saved it. Let's go and check it now. You can see 0 1 2 3 4 up to 10 it has displayed. Now let's change this by giving a step of let's say 2. So let's see what happens. Now it should change 0 2 4 6 8 10. So step we can give. Now what happens if I'll give a now to let's say q? Can it give? Let's see. You can see it has displayed A, B, C, D up to Q. It has displayed, and the both ends are included. A is included, Q is also included. So we'll understand print R now. So we'll copy this, paste it here. We'll scroll up. Okay, now we'll say print underscore R. Our directly we'll say my array. Sorry, here I'll say my array. Now this will give us a human readable string. So this is helpful when you are checking any array. Instead of creating a loop, you can quickly check this. You can see this is a all elements are 0 1, the second element, third element, all position and the value. Third element is D, fourth element is E, like that. This print R will display all the values along with its keys. Now this is how we have learned that arrays can be created and displayed. Even many functions in PHP return data in terms of array. Say the entire time zone, if you list you want, there is a function which returns a array of it. So we'll explore now further other functions associated with this array, how we will search a array, or will add elements or delete elements from the array, and many other stuffs including.